Guide-san, have you ever heard of the urban legend of Bloody Mary?
When you say Bloody Mary, a ghost appears in the mirror, right?
Yes, there is an increasing number of people who copy that ritual. They are dangerous ghosts, so can you give them a warning?
I see. That's a story that Skeleton-san and others might copy.
I see. So, why don't we go for coffee now? I found a good place.
Huh? Oh, yes, by all means, I'm coming.
What's today's greeting?
Let's see. Good evening, Hena Moheji. I'm the mystery guide.
What an unusual greeting.
Bloody Mary? Is she really going to show up?
You know what? Kotsue-san was eavesdropping on the conversation between me and the chief mystery guide.
So, I'm going to try to play Bloody Mary! Ta-da! I borrowed the mirror from Guide-san's room!
Hey, you brought that without her permission?
I don't care if Guide-san gets upset. Don't worry, Guide-san will understand. Besides, nothing's going to happen.
What's a bloody ride?
So nostalgic. No, it's Bloody Mary! There are a few theories about what she is.
The spirit of a woman who was cursed because she lived in a house with a bad reputation. A wicked witch who sacrificed her children and practiced black magic. The spirit of a beautiful woman who committed suicide out of despair after being injured in a serious accident.
I'm scared. You're going to summon her spirit?
Yes! It's called Bloody. So a woman drenched in blood might show up.
How dare you say that when you don't like blood?
I found zombie. I'm going to eat you! Well, it's almost midnight. There's no one left to disturb me now. Let's get started. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary! Huh? No response? You were expecting her to show up, weren't you, spectators? Too bad. You were wrong. Where am I?
At this time, Kotsue-san was in Bloody Mary's memory. In 1865, after the end of the Civil War, slavery was banned. However, one family had locked up their slaves and forced them to work.
My God, how awful they're treated like this. They're emaciated and malnourished.
We're going to die if we don't do something. We have to kill them.
Wait a minute. Are you sure you want to do this? Oh, you can't see me.
Finally, the slaves ran away and killed all the families in the house. Since then, the screams and cries of the murdered family are heard. It came to be known as a haunted house. In 1892.
Hey, there's a family of 5 moving into that haunted house.
Oh no, I don't want to get cursed, so let's stay away from them. Really? That sounds interesting. I think I'll go check it out right away.
Mom, I heard someone crying from that room over there. Really? I can't hear it though. It's probably just your imagination. Wouldn't it be cuter if you took off the doll's eyeballs?
What? It's not cute at all. It's rather scary. What's wrong with you, Mommy?
You must be a little tired after moving here. I know you're busy with work and housework. You should take a break.
His mother. She hasn't been well since she moved here. Is she mentally exhausted? Or is it the curse of the dead ghosts?
One day, a neighbor looked out of his window and saw his neighbor's wife.
There's someone upstairs by the window. Oh, it's the wife of that house.
The neighbor didn't pay any attention to it. The next day...
Oh, that's strange. She's standing in the same place as yesterday, wearing the same clothes.
The neighbor felt strange and called the police. When the police raided the house, they saw something too shocking to be true.
No way! That's... Oh my God!
An entire family of 5, all wearing blood-soaked gowns. They hanged themselves in a room on the second floor. What the neighbor had witnessed day after day were the hanging dead bodies.
I heard that the mother, Mary, was mentally ill and killed her family and then committed suicide.
She must have been cursed to death by those ghosts. Huh? I'm back to where I was? That mother, Mary, has become Bloody Mary. Scary. The theory that she was a witch was a lie, wasn't it? Well, I'll show you the Bloody Mary witch theory. Huh? Ouch! Am I in the forest? Oh, there's a beautiful woman here.
Her name is Mary. She moved in a few years ago. Since that time, there have been many cases of missing children. Besides, all of them were always found dead, and none of them had their eyeballs. In addition to that, in the middle of the night when the missing children cases occurred, an eerie song was heard from Mary's house.
Huh? I can hear someone singing.
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, what do you see in your eyes? The people in the town were suspicious of Mary and questioned her. Mary just laughs and sings eerily.
You're the one who killed my son!
The parents who were upset burned Mary to death.
Hey! Mary keeps singing even in this situation.
Mary's soul was transferred to a mirror and is still alive today. It is still uncertain if the culprit of the incident really was Mary. There are rumors that she was a witch and a devil worshipper. Maybe she was plucking out children's eyeballs and offering them to the devil. Or maybe she was eating them herself. Here, would you like to try some? Kotsue-san, you summoned Bloody Mary, didn't you?
Oh, well, I'm not sure about that.
Kotsue-san?
Guide-san, I'm sorry. I was just curious.
You almost got pulled into the mirror and had your soul stolen. If that happens, we will never be able to see each other again. Let's not do this again.
I won't. I'm tired of this.
What?
What's wrong? You're blushing.
Well, you know the chief asked me to go to the zoo with him sometime. He seems to enjoy being with me.
You're both urban legend fanatics, so you have a lot to talk about. You should go. I'm waiting for your souvenir.
Oh, I'm both happy and nervous. Now, let me tell you a story shared by a viewer.
My name is Yuto. This is a story from when I was 18. It happened when I started living alone in a company housing apartment. Boss, free rent is great! Oh, you're a newbie, so you'll have to clean the common areas of the apartment. Yes, sir, I'm willing to do it. My room is on the first floor, room 104. There are 5 other rooms, and the residents are as follows. Before going to bed, I was on the phone with my girlfriend as usual. Well, something like this happened at work today.
Right.
What?
It's lagging a lot today.
About 5 times. Then,
Is someone there?
no, there's no one. Why?
Actually, right before the phone goes dead, I hear a buzzing sound like a baseball bat swinging.
I don't hear anything, but I'm sure I would have noticed something like that.
You know, you once sent me a picture of your room, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. By the way, the picture I sent her was not of room 104 where I live, but room 103 where I lived until the previous occupant moved out.
Have I ever told you that there are many people in my family who are sensitive to spiritual things?
You've told me.
Actually, my mother is one of them. It's very dangerous. I feel like there's something in the building itself rather than in the room.
That's what she said. Oh, seriously? Why does she say so at this moment?
Please get yourself purified. I'll go to your place on my next day off.
After the purification, the phone calls were never interrupted. And on the day off?
I see. This is it. I don't want to go in. I'm scared.
I see. You don't have to. If you're scared, let's not do it.
No, it's for your sake. I have to go and check.
As we were passing through the corridor in front of room 103,
This is the room of the picture you sent me. I get a really bad feeling from this room. No one lives here, right?
no one lives here.
I'll put some salt here.
Fortunately, my room seemed to be fine, but... Thank you so much for today.
No, I'm glad nothing happened. What? There's a figure.
What? I couldn't see anything, but I felt something cold down my spine.
Maybe the figure appeared because I did something unnecessary like putting salt on the table. I think you should tell your boss and have an exorcism or something.
Okay. But the boss said, if there's a ghost, I want to see it. And wouldn't it be great to have an apartment with a ghost? He didn't seem to believe in it at all, so I gave up trying to convince him. After a while, when I went to the laundry room, it's been raining a lot, and I've got a lot of laundry to do. What the hell is this? It's a pile of garbage! In the laundry room, there was a broken gotatsu, an old TV, and a lot of garbage bags. I really don't understand. I can't even do laundry. I have to call the boss. Well, I can't use the laundry room because there's a pile of garbage. What? A pile of garbage? What kind of joke is that? Are you dreaming or what? No, I don't think so. Well, if the washing machine is broken and won't work, borrow it from one of the employees on the other floor. Yes, I'll do so. That day, I borrowed the washing machine from a senior employee upstairs. At night, I went to the laundry room to see what was going on. What? Oh my god, everything is back to normal. After the incident of phones going off, I don't know what was going on anymore. There was no way I was dreaming. I saw it so clearly. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared! It was quite creepy, but I had no choice but to continue living here since I had no money. A few months later, one night...
Yuto-kun, I'm sorry, but I'm meeting a friend at the station. I'm scared to go there alone, so can you come with me?
Yes, sure. And when I walked out to the parking lot, I looked at my room, and I saw a light leaking from my room. Haruna-san, you left the light on in your room, didn't you?
I don't have that bright red light on. I don't do anything strange. And isn't that your room?
I don't do strange things either. I mean, I don't have any red lights. That's room 103, isn't it? I'll ask the boss if anyone is using it today. When I checked, he said no one was using it. That's strange. Bright red lights? Room 103 is supposed to have regular fluorescent lights.
There's no one here. The door is locked and there's no answer.
That's strange. When I returned to the parking lot again, I found the same bright red light leaking from room 103. And then...
No!
A figure moved in the room. There was no one in the room, and there was no noise. What was that figure? Haruna-san was so terrified that she just cried hard. It was no use to keep her like that. I dropped her off at the station and let her meet up with her friend. And when I came back alone, hey, the lights are off. The bright red lights were off and room 103 was pitch dark. The next morning, the boss checked room 103 by himself. There's nothing unusual about it. Sometime later, I quit the company and left the apartment. I don't know what happened to it after that, but I'm sure there's something there. Come to think of it, I used to feel it sometimes. It's like an eerie atmosphere that made me want to cry out, covering up the whole apartment. Guide-san, you usually talk a lot more. What's wrong with you today? Are you bored?
No, I haven't been to the zoo for a long time. I'm just nervous.
Wow, it's unusual for you to be nervous at a zoo, isn't it? Hey, there are some interesting animals over there. Let's go see them.
Yes.
This is it. It's a human-faced dog, which is also an urban legend. It can jump up to 6 meters, so I wanted to show it to you. It's covered by a high fence like that.
Shut up, don't look at me, get out of here.
Did you come here to study today?
That's right. Isn't it interesting?
Oh no! So, I still don't know how the chief feels about me. I wonder if it's just my misunderstanding. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And become part of the Kuroneko family. Thanks to Kayano-san for posting this scary story on Twitter. It was a terrifying story. Please let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!